Okay, everyone, and welcome back yet again to Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. Last time, we had a bit of a turbulent moment near the end of the episode where Yuri figured out we were basically talking shit. So she was like, alright, stop fucking lying to me, tell me the truth, what the fuck is going on with you? That is not an alternate personality. Alright, it's like something else is going on here, and I want to know. Thankfully, we got saved by the bun at the last fucking second. That was really close.
Saved by the bun.
That was a really close call, and we're rightfully on edge and really terrified as to what is going to happen, because obviously with Yuri now knowing that something isn't quite right, Natsuki's probably going to figure out that something isn't quite right either. So we'll have to explain to them. Our original plan was to tell them before the festival, after the festival, but now it looks like we might have to do it before. So it looks
the
like
timelines moved up like I expect.
So it might be on Sunday where we tell them all the truth about how you're not even real, bitch. Fuck you. You never had a family.
My God.
And you.
Okay.
Well, at least to Natsuki, it might be a relief because that means her dad isn't real, which means she can have another dad. Like, just ask Monika to mod in another dad.
Okay, that's sure. Anyhow, let's keep going.
Anyways. Right. I shake my head fervently. And what if the game resets? What if all that happened in the game happens here? Shit, wrong thing to say. No, toothbrush.
Oh, God.
The return of Toothbrushika. Of course.
He broke her.
I did not. Sam did. That was Sam's fault, not me. I had nothing to do with that. I reach over and take her hand. I'm sorry, that wasn't what I meant to say. I did make a promise and I will do all in my power to make sure that I follow through. Tell you what, if Natsuki comes to any of us and asks about something related to the game, we tell the two of them right away. Can we agree on that? Yes, I think that's a good idea. She comes forward and gives me a warm, tender hug. I instinctively wrap my arms around her. We stay like this for a bit. We should get back before Natsuki starts getting suspicious. Good idea. We break the hug and head back into the living room. That emotional whiplash, that's kind of mood whiplash there. When we get back, I see that Natsuki's finished the first banner. Yuri is busy laying down the banner so it can dry faster. Sayo is helping her move it. Monika suddenly pats me on the back before going back to assembling the curtain. I rejoin Natsuki, who looks up at me from the corner of my eye. Looks like she wants me almost to ask me something, but she doesn't. I got one of the paint brushes and brushes the paint to help paint the sky. Sayo rejoins, placing herself between me and Natsuki. I restart the music, hoping that the distraction will ease the new tension in the room. It seems to work as we all refocus on the tasks. Monika and Yuri finish the first and come over to where the rest of us are, but there's no room. Well, I'll go and prepare the kitchen. Is there anything I can do to help? Of course. Can I help too? There's not much more to do on this, and I think I'm getting in the way. Sure, come along. Just be careful she doesn't burn the water. Mimi!
Saw that coming.
I need to the kitchen and leaving me alone with Natsuki.
Oh, God.
Of course. We needed to contrive a moment for him to be alone with Natsuki. Also, that mouth. That is literally just a period.
It's the size of her nose.
No, it is her nose. She has two of them. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see her taking a break.
Her mouth is in the middle of her face, and that's just a freckle on her chin.
Oh my God! Oh, I can't unsee that. Oh no!
I broke.
That looks so weird. Oh my gosh! Oh my God! That expression would be like that thought emoji. God.
Exactly.
God damn it! I can't stop seeing that. Fuck you, Trip. Now I can't take this seriously anymore because of what you said. The corner of my eye, I can see her taking break notes to me every so often. Oh, there we go. Thank God. She even opens her mouth a couple of times but doesn't say anything. We finish the banner and start sitting in the side to dry. Finally, Natsuki turns to me. Hey, the music stops. Oh boy, here we go. Sam? Oh dear, please don't ask about my cover story. Please don't ask about my cover story. Please don't ask about my cover story. Yes! Oh, thank God. Yesterday when you and I were sharing poems, I saw you and Monika looking at each other a bit while she was talking with Yuri and Sayori. What was going on? Okay, better than I was expecting, but still. At least it's not about the cover story. Yes, that. Trying to think of an explanation, but she interrupts me. Please don't lie to me. Great, more lying. I know Sayori wasn't having a good day yesterday, but there's more to it, isn't there? I do. I debate whether or not to tell us about Sayori's depression. Is that really my place. I don't really like keeping her out of the loop, but if she knew, she might worry a lot more. Not that she'd outwardly show it, of course, but she's too much of a tsundere for that. Natsuki, she then suddenly shakes her head. Her smell looks forced. Actually, never mind. It's not my place to ask, is it? Forget it.
Okay.
Hello there?
Fun out of left field.
Where the fuck did you come from? Well, you were just in the kitchen. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, I guess she overheard. What the fuck? Did not see that coming. Just
drops a D-bomb out of nowhere.
Yeah, she just... Like, Natsuki was about to say, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then Sayo just says, I have depression. I have depression.
I have the big depression.
Oh. Sayo walks into the living room. So Yuri and Monika stand at the entrance, both looking grim. Wait, does that mean Sayo already told them as well when they were in the kitchen? I'm not sure how much time passed. I guess a bit of time passed between them leaving for the kitchen and Natsuki finally speaking up.
Natsuki was there, like, trying to say something and not,
So I'm guessing about a minute or 5, so that would be enough time for her to explain it to the...
Yep. Minutes, please.
Well, Monika would already know, but Yuri wouldn't.
Exactly.
Really, Sayo? You? She's in denial. But yeah, no, it's true. Can't confirm. No way, you're not the type to be depressed. Natsuki, you of all people should know never to judge a book by its cover. That's what you're always saying, right? You're serious, aren't you? Oh, I realize. I was about to tell her myself, but no, the bun thought she should do it herself, which, fair enough, that's... Jesus Christ, dude, this mod takes me places. I put a hand on Natsuki's shoulder. The poor girl looks pretty vulnerable. Natsuki jumps, then shrugs my hand off, facing Sayo again. Why'd you tell anyone? Aren't we your friends? Can't you trust us? Looks like the revelation about the game really affected Sayori. Either that or her talk with Meiji. Or both. I guess I thought that would be a burden to everyone else if I said anything. I just want people to be happy, so I hid it from everyone. Please forgive me. No, there's nothing to forgive. I'm sorry, that was a tough thing to say. The impression is, for the lack of a better word, a real bitch. Oh boy, yes it is. From what I know of it, it drains any motivation. Sometimes people put on a happy facade just because they don't want to worry others. That's how similar it is. I promise I'll work on getting better. That's a bit rather through me. I'd be a bad friend if I didn't. Seriously, what you're saying? Secret. Really, bro? Whatever. You gotta remember, he's still a teen. Good. I'm glad you're going to get help. Thanks. Well, now that we're done with the banners, let's get cooking. Jesus Christ, we went from one emotional roller... This thing is taking me on a goddamn emotional roller coaster, and I, for one of us...
know how many... You've said that so many times.
Yes, and your point is, when I find something to be good and really cool, why shouldn't I point it out?
Because you're being repetitive.
Yeah, and, I mean, I just wanted to point out for the slow folks in my audience.
Oh, God.
Of course.
Insulted your audience, great.
I mean, yeah, every YouTuber insults their audience to some degree. It's kind of, you know, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, you know. It's just teasing. Sorry, you guys. You know, I didn't mean it, but like, seriously though.
He hates you. He thinks.
I didn't. No, don't listen to him.
Unsubscribe.
Don't
unnotify.
Don't
block,
listen to him. Don't listen.
Report for hate speech.
Shut up! You're actually gonna make me lose subscribers. Shut up! You know our kids are watching. I think it's ready. We began building the first batch of eggs already. Oh, that was Yuri. Whatever. We head back into the kitchen. I see the counter all set up for food prep. There's a full pot of water on the stove with eggs inside. God, the mood whiplash. There are 2 loaves of bread on the counter along with a few pints of deli meat and sliced cheese and a few condiments. Cheese!
Yes, this boy loves cheese.
Yes, I mean, yeah, I'm a cheese addict, I admit.
Just spam cheese in the comments.
Don't, no. I figured something simple would work since I wasn't sure how long it would take for us to finish the banners and curtain. I don't see this taking this long. The boring snack preparation will probably be the eggs. Are you planning on cutting the sandwiches up into forks? It'll make them easy to place on platters. Monika, do you know of any sort of vegetarian or vegan sandwich we could use? Well, for vegetarians like myself, a simple egg sandwich would be enough. Oof, yeah, I'm staying away from those. Sarah and Monika look at me concerned. That's not reassuringly. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that. I was confused for a second, but right, yeah, I had an egg sandwich and that's how I ended up sick on Tuesday, remember?
Oh, right.
I'm back to 100%, believe me. But yes, vegetarian egg sandwiches will be good. As for vegan food, I do know a delicious vegetable sandwich. Oh, good. I think we should make it a little less of those, since I'm unaware of there being many vegans or vegetarians in the school. With the exception of you and Suzuki-sensei, of course. That's a good call. I think when we use half the eggs we have, that should be enough for the egg sandwiches. Yes, that would be appropriate, I believe. Monika nods, grabs one of the loaves, and begins making the veggie sandwiches on the kitchen table. It all looks like the rest of us. I've also purchased some deli meats. Deli meats, ham, turkey, and roast beef for one. Also bought some sliced cheese, mayonnaise, and mustard. Lots of options, good. He's got some pretty impressive foresight. Yes, we know! Fuck's sake!
Oh, now you're getting mad at him being repetitive, but you get repetitive and it's okay. Okay, double standards.
Okay, yeah. Shut up. I wasn't being repetitive. I just pointed out something I needed to be pointed out.
Which you've pointed out many times.
10 times. When I think something is taking me on an emotional goddamn roller coaster, I have my every right to say so. It's free speech, goddammit.
You don't live in America. You don't have free speech.
Just because I don't live in America doesn't mean I have free speech.
Exactly. Just because you live in America.
I don't have free speech on me. Goddammit, that's what I just said.
You said it correctly the first time, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God, dude, you're such an ass. I have free speech, alright? Every country does. You just...
Oh, they don't in North Korea or China. Oh my god.
Why is... Well, except for those guys. But, like, why is America so obsessed with the whole freedom idea anyway? You guys are, like, the only ones who really care about that shit.
Because literally it's our Constitution. Bill of Rights is, like, all about it.
Yeah, but most people use that as an excuse to do absolutely incomprehensible, fucking disgusting shit and think they can get away with it because it's a free country. Just because it's a right doesn't mean you get to use it as an excuse. That, folks, is your morality lesson of the day. Thank you for joining my TED Talk.
Moving right along.
Thank you, Sam. So, should we just go nuts? These nuts. God damn it. Trip hates me now. I can tell he's just ignoring me now because of that.
Actually, I didn't hear what you said, so let's just do it.
These nuts.
No. Block. Please unsubscribe. Please report him to YouTube for hate speech. I feel offended. I feel attacked.
Dude, it's like a meme from 2016. Calm down. I suppose, but don't make them unreasonable. You got it. I take it you're going to be keeping an eye on the eggs? Indeed. They need to be monitored to make sure that they aren't overboiled. With that, we begin. Natsuki grabs the package of roast beef and begins assembling sandwiches. Meiji, a bit concerned about Sayori, asks me to help her with the ham and turkey sandwiches. Make them in variations, but soon we have 15 sandwiches. Monika makes 8 of the veggie sandwiches and begins to cut them. I start cutting the ones Sayori and I have made, but she stops me. Can I try cutting them? Oh guys, so I resist. You sure? Yep. Please watch her.
She's about to be 9-figure Sayori.
I don't need to be overly concerned. She's a big girl. She can handle herself. Besides, she's your girlfriend. Do you really think that she'd want to, like, fucking, like, harm herself in front of you, dude? Come on.
Not intentionally. She's about to make some finger sandwiches.
I'm just afraid she'll cut her fingers off. Be more fucking respectful towards your girlfriend, dude. Come on. She's a big girl. She can handle herself. Well, if you're sure, but I'm gonna be watching you. Okay. So I grab the kitchen knife from the drawers and begin slicing the sandwiches. Meiji keeps on bombarding me with suggestions, constantly worrying about it. Jesus Christ, what are you, her dad? Christ! I think he's under the impression that just because he's her boyfriend now, he's supposed to constantly worry about her. That's patronizing, dude. That's the other extreme. You'll come off as patronizing, and that's not something you want. After my 5th or 6th time relaying the message to Sayo, she looks at me. Meiji, what's wrong? You're acting like my mom. He's right, you know. it's nice that you're concerned about it, but this is a bit much, dude. Yeah, I mean, I get that he's a big concern about her after what happened, but like, dude, relax. She's fine. She's like literally right there.
Yeah, chillax, home sliced.
Give your girlfriend some more credit, man. Jesus, this is not a good foundation for a healthy relationship if this is how you're gonna keep doing it. You're right, I'm sorry. Also, I'm gonna turn on the fan because holy shit, it's hot in here. Ah, there you go. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm worried after what happened last night. Can you still hear me? Am I still being understood clearly?
Yes.
Okay. I was doing this to Sayo whose expression softens. Okay? She'll be fine. It's not a child, you know. Despite acting like it's like, oh my god, the eyebrows. Of course. Oh. Don't worry, little sis. Reggie and I wouldn't have it any other way. The moon lines of that. Thank God there's hardly any jealousy in Monika's smile. Thank God! Finally! It's about goddamn time! Sheesh! You took your time stop being jealous at literally everything. I pass Aries back and we get back to making the sandwiches. Natsuki grabs some of the plastic containers Yuri had purchased and begins placing the finished cut sandwiches inside. Sarah quickly finishes cutting the rest of the sandwiches, then turns to Yuri. She's in the middle of draining the hot water from the pot of hard-boiled eggs. What should we do now? You place these eggs in cold water. When they're cool enough, go ahead and peel them. Oh, I watched a game show the other day where some guy peeled 5 eggs in 10 seconds. I can do that, no problem. Oh, God, Natsuki, no, don't, no! Both of you guys want to throw remaining empty containers. Are you referring to the method used where the eggs are shaken in cold water then the shells put away? Yep, I've done it before, so I know what I'm doing. Well, if you're sure, then proceed. Natsuki nods and begins filling the container up with cold water while Yuri drinks the pot. She then grabs the eggs and carefully but quickly puts them in the container. Now gather around to watch this Natsuki close the container. Hey, some space, please, if you don't mind. Oops, sorry. We all step back, watching as Natsuki shakes the container for a bit, then sets it down. She opens the container, grabs one egg, squeezing it in such a way that the eggshell slides off. Slided. Slided? Do you know? Morbius, are you American? Because I'm starting to doubt it. That's such an obvious... Slided?
Slides.
Well, actually, no, that could be a typo. That could be a typo. D and S are really close to each other. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Or slid, without the...
So I said slid or slides?
I think he meant slid, in which case I'm seriously going to talk to Morbius about how the way he's handling his English, because I'm starting to doubt his English is actually his first language. Natsuki looking especially pleased. I mean, I get making mistakes over the course of a long ass
come on,
mod.
let's just... We get it. Let's go.
I'll save it for later. Natsuki looking especially pleased with herself because the rest of the eggs into the back of the container are turned into the water. But now, I turn to Yuri. Do you want to save the eggs for later? Yuri thinks for a bit. Now that I think about it, the egg sandwiches might become soggy in a day or two. Let's make the egg sandwich mix and the deviled eggs today, then Sam, if it's not too much trouble, would you and Monika be willing to make the sandwiches tomorrow night? That way they'll be as fresh as can be for Monday. Of course. We'd be delighted to. How many sandwiches do you want? However many these eggs can make. The others are going to be used for the deviled eggs. Alright, okay, I'll make the egg sandwich mix now. It could last a couple days in the fridge at least. Natsuki hands me the container. After washing my hands to be safe, I grab a knife and begin cutting the eggs out. Soon I have a large bowl full of bits of egg and white yolk. I'm again adding the mayo in it, little bit all that actually. Now I'm getting hungry, god damn it! Until I find a consistency that isn't too soggy. I steal the container and put it in the fridge. While I'm doing this here, I put the rest of the eggs into the pot to boil. The other girls are now on the table talking. It looks like they're talking about the festival. I can't wait to try the new sweet food will be there. Someone in the class said that the cooking club is going to have a small cooking class that we could take. Of course you can enjoy that. Nothing wrong with that. That sounds like fun, but I'm really excited for the games. I'm kind of hoping for one of those gold or scoop games this year. I can get one this time. I know it. I haven't played one of those in years. The last time I played was that summer break 3 years ago. Meiji and I went with our parents to the local summer festival. That's where he won Mr. Bird for me. Mr. Bird. It's the green stuffed parrot in the room next to Mr. Cow. Mrs. Cow. Mr. Cows don't have udders.
The same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, that's, yeah.
Mademoiselle Moo!
Okay.
Anyone who knows about DDLC Abridged knows that reference. Anyway. Oh, right. Oh, right. Like you, Monika. You're being awfully quiet over there. Looking forward to anything in particular? Monika silently listening, smiling wistfully she does so. This small freezes a bit in place before she takes on a more contemplative posture. Well, I haven't given it much thought. I've been in the debate club since I started high school, and our projects are always so time-consuming that I barely have time to enjoy the festival. Yeah, I think he's really nervous about the festival because of what the game might do after it. Or during it. So, the whole festival being the climax of the actual game. It's gotta be something you're looking forward to. He's got a point. From what I've heard, Japanese school culture festivals are pretty damn fun. Well, I guess one thing I'm looking forward to is actually getting to experience one before graduation. Damn. Graduation. At the mention of graduation, the room goes silent. Even Meiji, someone I never really saw as being all that into school, seems sad by the thought of graduation. Right, yeah, because then they all fuck off and have their own lives, so... I'm trying to think of something to say, but the solution comes from the most unlikely of sources. Yuri, who's still working at the pot, returns to face the rest of us. Just because we're all graduating this year doesn't mean we can't stay friends.
I always say that, but it never happened.
We can still meet up in person or online. Long-distance relationships don't work out, bud.
Or friendships.
Let's hope Sayori stays living where she is now. If she moves out, then that is not going to be good for Meiji. Everyone looks a bit surprised at this. I know I'm not exactly sociable. I find it hard to make friends. Yeah? Yo!
Parent.
Yes.
Parental interruption.
Yeah. Great. You guys, my fans get to know that I'm still a bum that lives with my parents. Get over it. And I'm not exactly sociable. I find it hard to make friends, and people have always made fun of me for my various hobbies. But you're the first friends I ever made.
Wait,
I would not want for that to disappear just because we might all go differing directions in the future. I couldn't have said it better myself. You're all my best friends. I can't imagine life without you anymore. You make my life feel so full and so real. I don't want to lose you guys. Monika trails off but quickly regains her composure. I'm betting she finished that sentence with again in her head. Again. Yeah, because... Oh, God, yeah, keep bringing that up. I'm sure everyone loves that. You've always been your friends. Count me in as a friend, too. Monika smiles even more at that. Hey, they're getting sappy on us now, Prez. This causes the mood to soar in the room once again.
Soar!
Let's keep soaring! Well, now that we've established how friendly we are, let's keep going. Yeah, so friendly. You have a Tsunade in the crew, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Origin is still being a dick. Now the next coming along. They're almost done. Natsuki, if you would. Face, Natsuki, eager to show off, goes over to the singing and quickly repeats the process on the floor. Why did the shoes escape that kitchen knife? The drawer to the left of the stove. Thank you. She grabs the knife. I keep an eye on her as she slowly begins cutting the eggs in half, scooping out the yolk and putting it in a small bowl. Do you need any help? Right now I can take care of this off upon myself. After this, we should be done for the day. Tomorrow we can finish the banners after they dry without wanting too long. Tomorrow's my turn to be in charge, though. I know, we can focus the majority of the day on making cupcakes. After that, we can complete the banners. That's fair, I guess. I continue watching Yuri. She begins mixing the yolks together with the appropriate amount of mustard and other ingredients. It doesn't take her long to finish, and she puts them in a special container. After making room in the fridge for it, she joins us at the table. Thank you, everyone. I don't think I could have gotten so much done without your help. No problem. Today was fine. We're glad to help. It wasn't as boring as I thought. You had to have good leadership capabilities. Oh, thank you. Hello? Oh, it's Mom. It's Mom. Monika comes in looking a bit curious. We've just finished for the day. We'll be doing some finishing up tomorrow after we're done with Natsuki's cupcake project. Well, I'm glad you made so much progress. Yuri looks at the clock in the kitchen. Oh, I'm sorry for what, but I have to get going. Curfew again? Yuri nods nervously. I really want to know where she's hiding, but I suspect there's a good reason for it. Yeah, I want to go grab a few things for dinner. I'm sorry. I should probably go too. Dad doesn't like it when I stay out late. It was nice to meet all of you. Thank you for indulging me in coming over earlier. No, not all, she's son. Is it alright if we leave the banners here to dry? Of course, it looks great so far. My husband and I will definitely be there for the festival. I really want to see your poetry recitation. I should go too, actually. Mom's making dinner and she wants I want you to be there because we're going to be having a talk about my new brother and sister.
What?
Right, remember, way back when we first started talking to Sayo, then she mentioned that her mother's pregnant again.
Oh, wow. That's a time gap. Though, of course, her mom looks like she's 23, but hey.
To be honest, I completely forgot about Sayo having a potential brother or sister too.
Yes, same. That was like, what, 4 months ago for us?
That's a really long time ago.
Yeah.
It's like, what's having another baby? That's so cool. I'm gonna have to congratulate your parents. Yep. I was unaware you were expecting a sibling. I'm happy for you. I never had a brother or sister, so I don't know whether to congratulate you or feel bad for you. Both. A little bit of both. You should feel bad for them in the early stages, but once they grow older, congratulate. Now, Natsuki, having a sibling sounds like a fun experience. I have a sibling, and it kind of sucks. As the five of us head to the door, Meiji speaks up. It's a gigantic pain in the ass, but it has its moments. My sister can be a real troublemaker, but she's alright. Meiji and I know we're a handful of kids. Meiji's embarrassment on my cheeks then. Well, thanks for coming over. Thank you for having us. I'm grateful you were willing to let us meet up at your house for these projects. Not at all. My husband and I are glad to be of help. And since I won't see you tomorrow, I'll see you all at the festival on Monday. Meiji's mom heads back inside. The rest of us say our goodbyes, and the girls leave. So Yuri to the left, Natsuki and Yuri to the right. I hear Natsuki talking to Yuri about her plans for tomorrow. Monika and I watch this for a few seconds. Sayo stops suddenly and looks back at the two of us with a smile on her face, but her eyes say something else. Her expression then brightens before she waves at us and heads down the street to our house. Monika and I then head back inside. Monika is in the kitchen again, preparing for dinner. Tatsuo is reading a book at the table. So, how did today go? I noticed y'all took up some space in our fridge. I sit down and Monika sits opposite from me. They'll only be there for a couple days, and things went well. We got a lot done today. I saw the banners in the living room. Very good job. Asuna-san, Meiji, dinner's gonna take a while since it's vegetarian. I don't have that much experience in cooking vegetarian meals, so it might take a bit longer than usual. You're too kind. If it makes things easier, I'm actually pescatarian. I do still eat seafood. I'll keep that in mind. In the meantime, you can just relax. Tatsuo and I can handle dinner. I'm sure you two are tired. Well, in that case, Monika, why don't we read a bit? Why do we get frisky in the bed?
Well, not while they're home.
Well, it'd be wrong when they're merged. Well, in the space classroom they could. Absolutely,
Yeah.
they could get down. Sure. Monika stretches. I'll go grab them. Be right back. I quickly grab Portrait of Markov and a few of the Parfait Girls volumes, then head back downstairs. Oh yeah, I forgot we were reading those. When I head back to the living room, I see Monika sitting on one of the couches waiting for me. I sit down next to her and hold up the 2 books. Which one do you want to read first? I think I'd like to read the manga first. She gets closer to it as we read it over together. Having already read it, I let Monika turn the pages as we read. I mostly watch Monika's reactions. Eventually, we finish the first volume and Monika turns to me. Was Natsuki's mom this world's version of the game's creator? I shrug and put the first one aside. I don't think we'll ever really know. It's Dan Salvato. There, told you. It is pretty scary though, seeing the poses on the front page mimicking notes from the game exactly. I got Portrait of Monika and opened it to the first chapter. Let's continue. As with the manga, I watch Monika's reactions closely. She gets a bit more into this book. We are so into it and feel to rest that the sun is set outside. We get to chapter 2 before we're interrupted. Meiji, Asuna-san, supper's ready! I close the book to Monika's reluctance. I put them both down and get to the kitchen with Monika beside me. Damn, that spread looks great. It looks like Meiji's parents have made enough food for 4. I see the okonomiyaki maker, which is still steaming from recent use. There are 4 large okonomiyaki plates on plates at each plate. Wait, what? On plates at each place. Okay, cool. My stomach grumbles in anticipation as I look over the rest of the spread. Meiji's parents have also prepared a salad bowl. On the counter, I see a rice cooker out and open, steaming invitingly. I also smell curry and begin to salivate. Monika looks at the spread with intense gratitude. This is... Oh my. Is everything alright? I think poor Monika's just a bit overwhelmed is all. My parents never respected my decision to not eat meat. Anytime we went to a formal function, they expected me to eat anything set before me. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. You also don't need to worry about me so much. You can eat meat in front of me. I can cook my own meals if it's too much trouble. It's no trouble at all. We all take our seats, and after saying the traditional Japanese blessing, begin eating. There's silence for a bit as we keep focused on the food. Finally, Tatsuo speaks up. So, Asuro-san, what made you want to start a literature club? Like father, like son. Rocket cleans her mouth with a napkin and swallows her food. I was in the debate club at school since I started high school, but this past year internal club politics became hostile. I've always had a fascination for literature and wanted to make a club where I could indulge in said fascination and find people like me. Sounds like she actually wanted friends. You and Aiko would get along. She always loved to read. She spent a lot of her free time in her room reading. She sounds a lot like Yuri. Actually, she's more extroverted. She had plenty of friends and is apparently a pretty good leader. And I repeat this, Monika nods. She's a very good leader. Finally, we get to learn a bit more about the sister. Feels like years since she was last mentioned. Mom, remind me, did Aiko's Literature Club do anything for the festival? Oh yes, they did. One year they actually made a small documentary based off of one of the club's favorite fiction books. Oh, that I'd love to see. What book was it? I think it was Brave New World. Oh, I really want to see that. That's one of my favorite books. I'll ask her about it tomorrow. Speaking of the festival, do you know what the other clubs are going to be doing? I know that the art club is going to be showing off some of their art. Oh yeah, because we have a friend in there. Also, well, looks like we'll have to end it on this note because time limit has been reached. I'm sorry. I know I ended inconvenient points.
You're so much of a stickler on a time limit.
Look, if I have a time limit, I want to stick to it, alright? I don't... In case of serious situations like that last episode with Sayori, I don't mind going past it. But if it's not all that serious and can easily be saved for another time, then I'll save it for another time. Alright? I don't want these damn episodes to take up too much space on my hard drive. And plus, if we make this like 2 hours long, it'll take like fucking 5 years to upload. Are you serious?
Well, you and your silly internet.
It's not my... I'm not having this discussion.
Good.
Right. So, please like, subscribe, do anything with my channel, really. I need the...
Record it. That's something. Record it.
Don't do that. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's just being a dick. He's just being a douche nozzle. Right. Club dismissed. Catch you on the flip side.
Bye.